They tried to get me to kill myself with Edgar's home. Why we're all around you early while you're having babies? Pretend to be sexually aroused doesn't mean that Edgar is a rapist. It could be the environment that they're in. Or they were just, I don't know, here where they're like, just everything else, and then they leave. And they're not committed for life, and they're possibly annoyed, trying to kill me because they're like, we're not la esposa de Edgar solamente porque se lo mamé. Please, I don't want to be around her kids. I don't even like her. Or if I like her, it's just like for shopping or dining. Or a visit to the library. Like, what book did you read? I read this one. High five when I have lunch later. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm so bored. They would have mocked me and they showed me the pictures of like what they did with Lalish, pretending that it was me. Estos son hombres, estos son people. Oh, that's because they're after your status, your grandma. They're after something, sadly. I hate to say. They're after something. Son un asco, son una basura. You can decapitate my mommy and son that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of you can decapitate everyone that traffic themselves into minors. They're gross. If I'm starving, I don't have any money. They're gross. 9 people are watching. One has liked this post. What else? What else? What else? I only have $9 for food right now. I'm starving. And I want a dish from where? Central Market, possibly. I'm gonna spend around $30-something on a dish there for myself. And I don't have any money. You can decapitate Lalish, Ginny and Lalish Lorenzo Suarez. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez Lorenzo sons. That rape me and steal my money and get in the way of me receive money. They want me to kill myself over my dry skin. Dude, I know how to speak. Él no entiende. Él de verdad pensó que yo era muda. For real. They don't know how to gauge intelligence. They're so dumb. They're stupid. Ew. I'm tagging the FBI in this post, NATO, Interpol, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, the Justice Department in the United States, the International Criminal Court, maybe the U.S. Army, maybe the U.S. Marines. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money, that gets in the way of me receiving money, that stays in my homes without my permission and steals my vehicles. You can decapitate Yesenia Ramirez Lorenzo. You can decapitate Jennifer Mari Vasquez. You can decapitate Yesenia Roman Feliciano. You can decapitate Gloria Margarita Cartagena. You can decapitate Diony Laguana. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez Lorenzo's sons. That rape me, that steal my money and get in the way of receive money. I'm currently waiting for a bus for me to go to HB. What else? What else? What else? When does the bus get here? If you receive money, they steal my children. He and I painted together. We say children. I'm always a woman. But at that age, when we were children, at the suggestion of my parents, he and I painted together, stole my money, and said that's not the marriage that he wants for me. He wants me to starve and suck dick illegally and make him proud and be like, I'm married, my daddy doesn't look. I got to be CEO of Gap and everything, sucking dick illegally and stealing from Gap outfits so I could work, and now maybe you and I can be together. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and Susan, the rape me, that steal my money and get in the way of my receiving money. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. They're so gross. Son una basura, una asquerosidad. I think their names are Andrew, Albert, Leach, basura. They're trying to kill me in retaliation for not having sex with them. They're like, I need an apple. I need you to at least touch my dick. Then I'll give you your own money. You can't do that. I'm literally starving at the moment and I only have like $9 for food. That's it. And I'm no illegal prostitute. I got sent last night showing the I got Santa Lasma showing that porque he took illegal prostitutes and he gave them Santa Lasma. Santa Lasma has nothing to do with Irish water. And then everyone look at me. Santa Lasma has nothing to do with being an illegal prostitute now. It has to do with starvation. I starved this illegal hooker. Diseñaron a Feliciana María Luisa Rosa. I had them drink a significant amount of coffee like I was gonna go one day. Ha ha ha, because I saw her money and her business and things so she doesn't get money. And I put guns to people's head and give them drugs so they don't get money, darling. So look at these teachers, They brought them into my home. I think those brought them into my parents' home. No, something else because they started on purpose and they drank coffee constantly. That's gonna be you one day. You're gonna suck in my dick, okay? That's gonna be you. And it has nothing to do with illegal prostitution porque these are illegal prostitutes and they have Santa Lasma. So atrévete a hacer un día, atrévete, tipo un bestia asqueroso, una basura. Amenazándome todo el tiempo, de que tengo una asquerosidad. Because you don't want to prostitute yourself. You have something else because you have high cholesterol deposit and drink too much coffee and not enough food and water. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and his sons that rape me to steal my money and get away with your money. They didn't buy me anything for my birthday. They never took me out on a date. You can decapitate María Luisa Rosa. You can decapitate Yesenia Roa Feliciano. Ew. You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Designs. Lo que estoy pensando. Straight to my heart. Arlene Lorenzo Art Shop. INTAYIAFAY. I am Tire Shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/F. 4 people are watching. One is like this post. The bus will be here in 4 minutes. My siblings in the meantime, they're like, oh, Arlene didn't let us save her, so she got sent to asthma. They're like, what will Albert do next? After Arlene sent asthma. And he's like, Leach, stop talking to me. Como que, what am I going to do next? Kill her. She doesn't kill herself. My dick needs attention. Gloria se la casó conmigo. And now I'm like, I have what to do with it. Is he dead already? Did he kill himself already? That would be great. What else? You can decapitate my homie and his sons that rape me and steal my money and get it away. They're disgusting. People call him Asco 1, Asco 2, Asco 3, Asco 4, Asco 5. That's what she said it to my home pop. Does he rape her or she rapes him? And they're like, we're serious. I was just a Carver library. Using the Wi-Fi. Charging my phone. Eating snow right over banana. Chocolate cream. Eating some butter cookies. And a drink of water. In the meantime, they want to tell me what to do. Yesenia Ramírez Lorenzo se me quiere parar en un group chat y decir, tú pudiste llamar a tu hijo Jaden, a tu hija Kilani a las 2 de la tarde, ¿ok? And people are like, but why do you have to tell her the time? Y son el nene y la nena de ella. Ella lo puede llamar cuando le dé la gana. And people are like, porque a las 2 de la tarde era cuando ella estaba pensando en violar al nene y a la nena. So because they can't confess it right away like that, because then they think they'll get immediately arrested. They're like, you should have been doing this at this time. They want to whip one into shape. They're disgusting. Eso al verse la mamá. El tipo es un puerco, una basura del menorito sex addict. So gross. So ese pene siempre está ocupado de gente con la leash, so I don't even have to occupy it ever, even if I was physically attracted to it. If it doesn't respect itself, I don't want it near me or in me ever. El tipo es un asco, es una basura, una asquerosidad. Dan un asco, gente, dan un asco. You can decapitate the señora Román. I mean, that one too. You can decapitate the señora Arlene Lorenzo. You can decapitate the Lorenzo sons. No, right now is the only money I'm going to ever say. You can decapitate the Ledesma that wants to tell me at what time I can go to bed. They want to infiltrate themselves. Así ellos hicieron a la Queen of England todo el tiempo. They're like, we have citizens escaped. No, I have made a mark on here. La leash que traemos, we're hostage of them. Buscando invitación, gente. Ew, they're so disgusting. They're so disgusting. You can decapitate David Ledesma. He would have been just a one-night stand. El tipo es un bruto, una asquerosidad. He went on to rape me in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. Se quería quedar en mi apartamento. I'm like, nene, no. Eso para sacarlo, people say, es una peste que hay que matarlo literalmente. Oh, they're trying to in our living even be listening to go Arlene, and they're like, eso no ha pasado todavía. Ew. What else? What else? I'm so bored. One person's watching, one has like this. I miss my weight on chips. What else? Gotta keep these hands busy, gente. Gotta keep these hands busy. What else? What else? I'm so bored. What else? I want pizza, salad. You can decapitate the main source of citizens or you can still in the you get another It's April 19, 2025. Entonces ella, como ella lo que quiere es saborearme la vagina, digo, no, pero como ella lo va a juzgar a él, porque me la mama a mí. Eventually, I'm gonna end up dating people that the FBI is gonna be like, creepy. She doesn't know that they don't know each other, but that it's good. So, como quiera, van a estar mamando y licking mis panties que yo le dejé en la casa a mi novio. Si se me quedan. And I just won't know that they know each other because porque my siblings behind the scenes to ruin my sex life. They wanted to be possibly around the time of 2020. Come here, we'll tell you everyone that they know in San Antonio for if you like them, pero esta jodida porque ellos te van a estar stipping las panties. Kind of like when Emily and Madeline volunteered to do my laundry before I carry myself. Yeah. Pero I used to take his clothes to the laundry and get it pressed sometimes or pick it up. I would drop it off sometimes if I was at the BX to get a lipstick. I'd be like, I'll drop it off, or I was here, so I picked it up. Or do you want me to pick it up? I'm already here. Okay, he could have been on his way to get a haircut and said that's my next step. I'm fine, I'll pick it up. 3 people are watching. One has like this one, so my siblings are panty sniffers home. Yeah, because I don't have money to have friends, I have to say out to the public too. They're saying to you, have plenty of time. What else? I think they're winning. And the White House is logging and I'm making history. I'm not a squatter. I'm a victim of theft. The leashes, though, are disgusting. Vince Vaughn was a Donald Trump. Most crashers. They don't get it. They think those are compliments. Those leeches that stay in my homes without my permission steal my vehicles, get into my orders, save money. And steal my money. Pero we never thought that I could pull through to show you how mediocre my family ordered for the masterpiece. What else? I'm bored. They think they're winning. They think they're winning porque Android son medio por el culo, Natalie y Alex no les son los labios. They're like, we win. Arlene couldn't be there. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. I don't ever want them near me. They're so gross. Ew. Decades ago, they're like, Jimmy Natalie small her dick. I'm like, I didn't know it was on for sale. O en subasta. No, eso no se puede hacer tampoco. Get out. Get away from me. I was underage back then, so I didn't have a choice but hear them. I think they showed up to my parents' home. What else? What else? They thought that I was entertaining them just because I heard them. Ew. They're disgusting. I'm starving and I'm starving. You know. Trying to read PJ and Kinglani. Well, they think that I'm gonna highlight every outing that they did. Que estuvieron aquí en I want Joanna Vargas to kill herself today. They have to Benjamin for her sons and sons that still in money to get employers even. What else? Right there. wants to accuse me of a drunk because my kids were separated from me. Still in 2025, people are like, she already confessed. We have the police report that you steal from her, stay in her house without her permission, steal her vehicles, and you want to accuse her of being drunk. Lily, por favor, mátate already. I want to go to this to give them something. Ooh, and do they lie to people? Say she's my mistress. I want to live at 300 Main between Kimberly, the Floodgate, or the Arts Residences, or the Thompson Hotel. Art House would be fine too. What else? 7600 Broadway. Somewhere over near La Cantera, the Dominion. What else? 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 You can decapitate a million citizens systems that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of your statement. Qué asco, gente. Ginny Gender es una menorita violadora, murder, rapist, thief, la tipa una puerca. La tipa es una puerca, una asquerosidad. Así parece. Todo el tiempo, 24/7. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate Ginny Gender Lorenzo. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo since I rape me, stealing money, no way mercy. Do I give them a lesson or not gossip that much and just go straight to the point with the evidence and not get sidetracked because they have a life and they deserve? Hopefully not in my home without my permission to be in my home. Hopefully not stealing my vehicles. Hopefully not getting no way of saving money. Hopefully not stealing money. Oh, I got to game over and they still won't give me money today. Oh, people thought that I could kill myself today. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm gonna shop at H&M today. A yard house, possibly. I have a cute outfit that I can just What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What is this red roof? I don't want a guy to take me here for real. Like literally take me here, get me naked, put me against them. That's the whole thing. But that's the same concept. Put me against the window, fuck me from behind, from top to bottom. Looks like a lot of people that just walk here. What else? What else? What else? What else? Benjamin sense of zero experience doing the rapist. So if they go on saying, look, they're holding hands with someone, she and I have been doing that for years. He and I have been doing that for years. We go on in fucking hotels and no, you rape. You're disgusting. Maybe before my birth, you were having a good time. But after you stole my money so I can't date, so you find someone better than what I can find or better than me. You're a rapist. I'm like 2 or 3. Ew, you're disgusting. You're disgusting. You're one of these socialites. You're one of the life coach. Full, mátate already. What else? 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 I'm so bored. 3 people are watching. One has liked this post. Where does one buy makeup downtown? There's Walgreens. What What else? I need money this time. You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Designs Gold because if it's done goes straight to my heart, but it's hard. Shop INTAYIAFAY entire shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/s/Arlene-Lorenzo. I'm gonna start the Mario today. I wanna watch it. Or I wanna have a drink. Or maybe not, I want water. I wanna stay here one day. Just for fun, I like this corner. What else? What else? I'm bored. Okay, carajo here. So I'm gonna create a profile with a picture of a guy that looks like Arlene Lorenzo. Por si tú estás enamorado de Arlene Lorenzo, entonces me hables a mí instead. Ew, and they go through with that shit. I despise Arlene Lorenzo. No personal issue other than he felt very aggressive. When I was in kindergarten, he looked at me and said, "You and I are gonna marry one day." I'm like, "No, we're not. I'm already a victim of so much that we can't even be friends." So I did through some music. I'm like, "Oh yeah, that is trying to heal myself." Y el Lich ese vive todavía obsesionado que si me la esa propuso matrimonio después te quiere casar conmigo. If he had wanted to date, he would have made the effort. No matter what, if he had felt trafficked in Puerto Rico, he's just un menudito llorando todo el tiempo. You know, man. Raining's down. And we stop, Approaching the street enemies. What else? Or let's say the best Western today. Get a pedicure and get myself one and schedule. What else? I'm gonna shop here again. I'm gonna bank account the first bank just for fun. Ooh, the outfit's so relatable too. So relatable. So it's this one. Oh, and that too. So con girl. Or con Gary J. Money. That's what that reminds me of. What else? What else? I'm gonna shop here. What else? I want to visit Travis Park with a blanket and food for myself. You can shoot, Rachel see us. And she says, "But baby, that's our spot for you and I to fornicate. We can't have her there." They're disgusting. They're so low life que se tienen que esconder. Porque me roban mi dinero. They get in the way of me receiving money. Se quedan en mi casa sin mi permiso. Me roban mi vehículo. Where else would she find Puerto Rican? Full, trying to rape me decades ago. They're disgusting. Con la basura. I'm gonna stay there tonight.
Help us keep the hour time by having your hair ready when boarding the bus.
What else?
Ayúdenos a llegar a tiempo y tenga su tarifa lista cuando entre el autobús. Please remain seated and hold on. while the bus is in motion and until the bus comes to a complete stop. Favor de permanecer sentados y sujetados las manos.
I'm gonna buy myself a flower or some from our garden. The mural there looks a female that looks like a money, my petito. Porque yo les he enviado a Photoshop for Vega directamente through email. However, my sister will kill him because that's her boyfriend. She just wants hype that she's a street art fanatic and she isn't. So if he had said like, hey, remember that project? We need your tetas literally in your face on a picture so we can paint them there. So in 2020, I'm like scrambling for pictures. I'm like, someone asked me that to go for a picture of my tetas and a recent picture of my kids. During this time, there's like projects going on and I don't know where, and I'm like tied down to starving in front of a computer almost with my kids almost being separated from me. I'm like, whatever, I'll just post all that on Facebook, Instagram. Here's a picture of me with my nipples out. Here's a picture of the kids that's recent today. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Say there? I wanted to buy out next month. What else? 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 I'm bored. In the meantime, and behind the scenes, they're like, dale, sí, DJ, bésense. And they're like, wow. Perdimos como la mitad de la tarde riéndonos de Arlene. Porque Albert creó una cuenta falsa con la foto de Arlene. Entonces, estaban like, dale, bésense. You can decount between my Arlene sweater, so it's the sons that rate me this down, and then you get a whatever, same money. I already forgot the name of the female that is. I can't remember my head. As soon as ellos ya se creen que yo estoy esperando like una rutina de wow, ahora me pongo lingerie porque ya que me puse lingerie para ella, ya que me abrí las patas y tuve un hijo y una hija y sé lo que es eso, como si yo no supiera lo que es eso. Después de no ir a Londres. Yeah, Albert, like as a toddler, y eso no se olvida, people say. I have to remind me. Decades ago, and they're like, now que le dieron por todos lados, they're just wanting to find out. It's like, how were those kids conceived and how come they respect her? Si yo no le doy respeto a ella, yo veo a Arlene y me río, yo digo, una menonita sin abuela. Pobre tuna, porque no sale de un banco. No sale de un banco, Y en el... Yo no entiendo eso. So they want to destroy them. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. They're trying to kill everyone that they came in contact with naked. As a child, as if it was my fault that my parents had me wanderlust. Ew. They wanted to be virgins. And touch and then decide for themselves. They're disgusting. And people, instead of just like living life properly, they're like, stay away from here, stay in a home that doesn't belong to you. So I'm like, just shut them already. In the meantime, I plan to take Jimmy and Kimani to Disney World next week. If I receive money today. What What else? Best life coach ever I am. And he wants to kill me. He's like, oh my god, how do I get naked from somewhere? I've been raped, blah, 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 blah. Oh, here I am on a date. Arlene, fuck, I stole your money. I don't know what they were doing. I thought that I would be like, I'm a prude. I can't get naked, guys. And that you were gonna be like, yeah, oh my god, yeah. Ha ha ha, or like, oh, pobrecito, do you get over it? Hey, again. So he literally destroyed my finances and raped me to get to the yacht date before I could get to the yacht date with someone. And it was so easy for him. Porque yo no le peleo. What else? I've never been taken on a date. He wants to kill me before anyone. What else? I'm so bored. You can decapitate me how many times since I read me family money get I'm starving right now. I have $9. That's what I have grapes and chocolate and water. And then another meal that my soda that I just cook with. I got white rice later to turn into fried rice. And there's no electricity in my apartment. In the meantime, tiene gruperas and they're like, she won't budge. No sabe inglés, pero they know it. She won't budge. No sé, carajo, she won't budge. ¿Qué dice esa tipa? Ella no sabe inglés y se la pasa cada rato. She won't budge. Deprimida, she won't budge. No, eso no es un sueño. They have like gruperas, they're like, oh, este es el macho que nos va a llevar a la boca de ella. La nena esa belleza no me puede ni tocar. Menos me vas a poder tocar tú. Y no es algo como mátate que eres tan fea, it's like you're just not compatible, you don't do it for me. You, princess, has never suffered starvation until you possibly had a better life than me, because you haven't been abused ever. So when I see her, I'm like, feita, pero so admirable. They get people say that she's never been abused ever in her life. So why would she go on to seek abuse? Well, and people say that's debatable, because have you seen the crowd that she's with? Was she one bush? Ew, don't do that. Oh. Anyway, gente de Heliver for Hope está por aquí. Pueden llevar a Ginny Gendalir y sacarla de mi casa. Sí, no la van a matar en defensa propia por mí. Kate León también, Rachel Macías, ¿qué más? La quimia asquerosa esa. They all go show up a ver si yo estoy necesitada de vagina. They're like, she's poor, aquí está mi crica. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. You can decapitate Rachel Macias, you can decapitate Sir Francis, you can decapitate Ginny Gendalis, Lorenzo Suarez, you can decapitate Marisa Lorenzo, you can decapitate Marisa Munoz, you can decapitate who else? Did I just... You can decapitate her, how many times the sons are raped and steal my money and give them away with your savings. It's April 19th, two people watching. One who's like this post. Mi portada es fine dining always, gente. La portada de ellos es asquerosos manipuladores trying to get a Catholic marriage with me. No one wants to volunteer for it. And none of them love me or respect me. And they just want to hinder my ability to have sex. So they plot behind the scenes. Well, who's going to fake liking her? And no, dude, I can't commit to living with her every day. I have a life. What else? So de eso dejó de trabajar casi, se iba a retirar. Ew, he said in 2020, I'm like, no. He's like, I'm available now. I'm like, what? Se quería quedar en mi casa. Qué asco. Yo espero que Arlene Lorenzo Suárez se mate hoy porque ella wants to turn me into what she is, una leech que se queda en la casa de la gente sin su permiso, una asquerosidad. So she's like, when is Arlene going to be begging men for love so that I can feel better about myself? You can decapitate Arlene. You can decapitate. You can decapitate Arlene Suárez and sus sons and rapists and women and get into mercy. It's April 19, 2025. Is that how you? What else? What else? I'm starving. I won't die starvation today. Oh, they're like, las nenas sin abuela cuando la mamá trabaja. Oh, that's what they're doing. Y they're like, no le hagas caso a alguien que tenga hambre y necesita dinero, róbale el dinero. Las nenas cuando la mamá se va a trabajar y no tienen abuela, ¿quién le va a cocinar? Comida a esa nena. Dorian no trabajaba. Even when she did briefly, I was always accounted for in a home where there was food and a caregiver. And all my needs were being met. Ellos dan un asco. You can decapitate my sons that rape me, steal my money, and get in the way of receive money. They have groupies. Dan un asco. Gente, son una basura. Llevan violando más de 30 años. Dan un asco. They come after me telling people on Facebook, but I know we were friends. El tipo es un puerco, una asquerosidad. Sons that rape me and still living in the mercy when to kill themselves today. It's April 19, 2025. What else? She didn't have a grandmother, she doesn't know how to travel alone. In the meantime, people are like, Nene, cállate, you even make me look bad if I'm going to present to people you as a spouse someday because you're like the only option that I have. She walks from her parents' home to her grandparents' home. Her way chiquita, she has one set of grandparents. It's like, oh, so why are we killing her? They're like, Andrew is in love with her, he can't have her, so we're all like, see, Andrew, early age.
Llegué a donde tenga que ir con cuidado. No corro detrás del autobús.
So we just like literally say whatever stuff we want about her, hoping that people believe us. They want to rape her, you know, like, tú no lo que soy yo. She's just standing there like a bloody fucking mean child. And nothing does to her. No dice ni una palabra, no se enamora de mí. No me deja violarla, no me dice nada, no me dice si me paga una cerveza. No me dice tampoco ni una cállate. Ya, eso es Queen Freedom of Speech. Aquí yo estoy plotting against her. She's like, ahorita yo voy a ir a la casa de mi mamá. Y creo que hay pan de maíz o cazuela. Y un aguacate fresco que me había puesto esta mañana. Y yo estoy pensando, bueno, cuando llegue a esta mami, lo que me espera Andrew por el culo, Alex con la cabeza. Lo que me espera Albert con las manos. David le desmalezando el cuello. Jorge esta cosa. Y él es like, ew, oh, qué asco. About those Ikemen. What else? What else? Thank you. What else? What else? What else? They're disgusting. Ew. They're disgusting. People said based on your place of this planet, your world leaders are like, already? I didn't even have to work for it. I'm gonna kill everyone. People are like, Arlene, jalón de oreja. No te duele. Tú no le puedes decir a mis nenes que son world leaders. Ellos no entienden. Van por ahí con un DJ cabrón. Yo voy a matar a todos porque soy world leader. Ya, la minorita Arlene esa la voy a matar porque ella... Oh, wait. Ay, jalón de oreja, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Porque no. Tú sabes cómo tú le metes el cuchillito con el culo, literalmente. Ahora él está, pero espérate. Si yo soy world leader, pues entonces yo no la puedo matar a ella. Porque ella también es world leader. ¿Y qué es eso de world leader? El tipo dice que sabe, no el tipo es un bruto. El tipo es un bruto. So they had all the lyrics. Oh, llegué que larga y yo no levantaba los días Sundays. Well, that girl doesn't work. The club can't even handle me right. And I just say you have to wait until you're 18 to enter to a club, okay? It's like you're in, kid, you're in. Out of my vagina and in both of you. I love your outfit. That's weird. The green screen turned on. What else? And that was every day. All they did, like, if you clean, then I'll let you dance with me. Or wow, now mientras tú y yo estamos bailando. En Puerto Rico hay gente robando mi dinero, robando mi carro. Nothing, never. No mention of a leech ever. What else? What else? Anyways, after yes, we're watching the wrestlers in 10 minutes. What else? What else? People say that when I fall in love, it'll all be love songs, so that's why they try to kill me. I want to buy this, and I can't afford them right now. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I don't want to love somebody. The clock can't even handle me right now. What else? What else? What else? Anyways, and I have like $9 for food, so ya lo gasté todo. I won't die today of starvation. What else? Those I can't afford them, so you can kill everyone that steals my money. Gets in the way of me receiving money, steals my vehicles, and steals without my permission. What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. So looking forward or not to the cinema. What do I want to hear? Already got to buy the tickets. And peanut butter in my apartment. What else? I foresee myself not loving electricity for the next 8 months. I feel like that's the amount of time that I ever said that, but I got 6 months of it. They're disgusting, tipo un puerco o una basura, una extracción. Ew. Da un asco. Oh. You're gonna captive me, how me and soda signs the sons that rape me, so I'm money in the air. Speed up the process and help you Thursday, money for so $5. Six, and then he's like, a esa gente yo le di sobre de gift card antes de que ella llegara a HIV para que no me hagan pasar la vergüenza. Él no sabe que yo sé hablar. Entonces they're like, this is our HIV holder. Y tú con dinero que me roban. El tipo es un puerco, una basura. I want to put it and I don't have money or electricity. What else? Oh, they're like, she's a sex addict. She wants to be on a fence being kissed. Those are my siblings. They get jealous. They want to run through. They're like, ¿cómo que vivir? Entonces un hombre capistrano por allá, italiano de eso, y la pone en un fence y la besa. Entonces nosotras aquí con mierditas suaves, más asquerosos suaves, y they mistreat them. That's why they obsess over me. They're like, yo se la mamo a Marilyn, se la mamo a Evelyn, pero no se la mamo a Gigi Gendaliri, se la mamo a Marily. Pero the moment que Katy Perry says that she likes Arlene, they're like, oh, déjate Andrew, déjate Albert, vámonos con Katy Perry. You can decapitate. Everyone stays in my house with all my permission, steals my data. What else? April 19, 2024. What else? You can decapitate behind me, started from systems, and rape me, and steal, and then you get no ever say to me. What else? You can decapitate everybody. You can decapitate not unnecessarily. You can decapitate unnecessarily. I want to receive the first. Oh, are they like, but look at the stance. That's how we kill her. In her funeral, we're gonna be standing just as strong like her. They think they're my bodyguards with the excuse that they're dumb. Trying to kill me or something. Just for a fashion event that they don't want to die before me and miss my own funeral. And I don't even want a funeral, I just want it. So ellos yo no sé qué están planificando, porque yo no quiero salir en la página de la funeraria San Francisco, donde ellos me pueden enterrar en Aguada. Aguadilla would be nice because I was born there. And it has an international airport. Aguada has one. What else? So look at the embarrassment of like these people possibly. And I'm paying with footsteps of us. Is what they think I think. Oh. Little animals. You can give me money in person. So hoy he gives her his pancakes. But what's the cajaera's name? Anna. Why didn't you tell Arlene that? She has money. You steal it from her. They're not fun. They're sick. It's really a thing.
Not from my town.
What else? Imagínate una escena más que aquí. Y está lloviendo y te traen estos son ellos. What else? El tipo es un puerco. He's like, well, Gucci kills for fashion. I'm gonna kill everyone. Ew. I don't know if your home is bigger than the size of Cincinnati, then he'll respect you. But he's like, gifts guaranteed here. He marries the daughter of a construction company CEO and only gets the trust for a plane and says, where's the house? And they're like, we don't Look at how easy it is to go out with so a trust for a house and everything that can them. And then he has a trust for the house. What else? 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 El tipo es un puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad. You can decapitate my homie's daughters and his sons that are make me steal my money and get in the way of my receivement. I think they're money to pay for electricity or the fees for the apartment. You can decapitate my homie's daughters and his sons that never took me on a date, raped me, stole my money, and get in the way of my receivement. They're disgusting. Ew, ew, ew. Dirty people is that to me, no me molesta si me mama las tetas con tu hermano. I'm like, don't talk to me like that. He's like, I name me mad energy. I'm like, cállate la boca, fuera. What the type of talk even towards me? He's like, when me va a dejar que enamorar, I'm like, no quiero. Ew, ew, ew. So disgusting. So disgusting. I don't even remember which one out of them it was. Dan un asco, gente, dan un asco. Son una basura, una asquerosidad. Ew. So that's dirty there. Oh. What else? Like water with salad and yogurt. I ate chocolate earlier. What else? 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 Because I have a pack with drug dealers. Yo no te molesto y tú pones de tu dinero lo que te rehabilitas. Hopefully soon. So we're doing good in the plan? Or your time? What else? 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 What else?
This bus continues at Route 25, East House.
What else? I want tacos and I don't know. You can decapitate me, how many daughters and sons that are rapist, the only money get delivered for another Mexican. Possibly, I don't think Colombia with them. I do like pan de bono. What else? What else? What else? What else? What?
Is moving. Please accept your rear doors. Favor de salir por la puerta trasera.
There's men there that look like that. What else? I love pizza. pero tiene agua, va a sobrevivir, va a sobrevivir. They're like, oh my gosh, she's on the line, she's every time by herself. Pero tiene que morir, qué bueno. They're like, no, y the hospital visit, a la mala. They have plans for the state during my eulogy, in my funeral. Es como un puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad. I don't ever want it near me. So. Ew. In the meantime, it's very money. I hate being inconvenienced with not being able to have dating Kalani with me. And when I say having dating Kalani with me doesn't mean attached to my hip 24/7. Just a relationship with dating Kalani where they're living with me, or I spend time with them often, or visiting them often while they're with their dog, or independently living. And we will separate the mom and the kids to see what they can produce. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. Those leeches that I grew up around, disgusting. Ew. You get the cocktail on so the start of purpose was exactly the people that steal from me. You get the cocktail, you get the cocktail, this one que se hace pasar por mí. Just he going doing that thing with his voice. It's like, oh guys, good morning, I love it right there. Then people say, what is he doing? And people are like, he's pretending to be, and watch it. I'm just on purpose for the kids today. Waffles with peaches and whipped cream. After they read me or watch me. Here's my tip jar so you can get me money. They're disgusting. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money, gets no mercy money. Yeah, personally, the only permission to be there. Or there is so many sheriffs possibly. And the deal, what I do is my profit is how natural life. It's my, and people love them shoes. They're like, give me a speech. Yay, I'm showing and so I'm heading to Walmart or something, and I'm getting the leash. No leash. Anti-leash is like, I'm going to shop my H&M today. So I literally started shopping at H&M and now on my way to Walmart. What else? What? Walmart. A few months ago, like I was homeless for 6 months, and I told that process was defeating one, and that I should never be at a mall. So I said, "Now leash, non-leash, until leash shops age, and I'm homeless. I can do this. I had just been ordering Amazon the whole 6 months that I was homeless, thinking that's like the thing to do. This is how I heard that for most, like, if you can't think, just get Amazon basics. Do something else. What else? I'm bored. I'm gonna take myself dancing next week. What else? good thing that I was in a nightclub in my late teens. At a bar dancing too. So I don't have to be like, oh no, when I get back to dancing in a bar, it's like gonna look like I just started doing this. That's how they want to make it sound. They want to literally try to erase one memory and be like, oh, your first time at a nightclub, now they got kids y ahorita la papa. They're disgusting. And when I say that, they're disgusting. Those pizzas that are drop around, they're disgusting. I can come across the corner. I don't remember anything else. I don't know anything else. I've managed to stay away from those terrorists. That I grew around for more than 20 years, and my parents, my siblings, and I just said hi and bye. The food is so good that I just bought for those of the past since I moved out of my parents' home. So I refuse to be put to sleep here. My siblings coordinate how they plan to kill me. What else? 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 I would have been there today. I want pizza. I like this stuff. Someone asked the bus driver yesterday if this bus turned into 25. And then the person got off. Oh, yo no me paro y le digo, this is 25. For a while on the line, the person sitting on the bench waiting for 25 or just sitting on a bench. So maybe the person saw a bench and said, I'm just going to get off and sit at the bench for a little bit and gather my thoughts. The person got off 75 that turns into 25. Sat on a bench waiting for 25 and didn't get on the bus. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate Cyrus Peña. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo. That's my man. Stay away from it. Bitch, your man was stalking me. Ellos didn't want to go on and cry como si la gente que vende arte se prostituye ilegalmente. That's a bad thing. Vender arte. Dan un asco. They want to kill all the industries. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. I want pizza. Congratulations to my homie and Suarez and his sons that raped me, steal my money, and get in the way of everything money, and Dini did not lead it on the arranged marriage decades ago. You can decapitate Dini Tendali, son and Suarez, the states in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of everything, steals my money, tries to rape me, Jay Kalani, before Jay Kalani were born. You can decapitate me, my son is one of the sons that raped me, stealing money, get in the way of mercy money. Dude, that is wrong. Look at all these pictures and videos. That could have been you. Y eso no se le hace a una mujer. I hope that we have my son and sons that raped me, stealing money, get in the way of mercy money. Kill themselves today. Or Rachel Macias to kill herself today. When Jimmy Jandali decided to kill herself today. That's our girl, Jimmy Jandali. She happens circle time. We put it in there. Ew, they're so disgusting. They're disgusting. I'm like, leeches. Don't bring leeches here. Ew. He would bring leeches into my parents' home trying to rape me. El tipo muerto, una basura, and all the leeches that you are so disgusting.
Approaching Travis Park.
What else? What else? What else? What is going on here? Oh, what is that? Oh, it's Fiesta, duh. I don't have a girlfriend. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate my homies, solace and substance that rape me, steal my money, get in the way of saving money. So I don't attend Fiesta and run into them while they rape someone, and I would approach them and say, "Do you know this is my money raped me and now he's raping you tonight?" El tipo es un puerco, una basura, una corazón. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can give me money in person to PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky. Blue Sky Designs Co. Lo que estoy pensando. Straight to my heart. Arlene Lorenzo Art. Shop INTAYIAFAY. Entire shop. My GoFundMe campaign is I won't budge. I mean GoFundMe.com/F/Arlene-Lorenzo-Acevedo. So that she won't budge was decades ago. And decades ago was like music too. How cute. Anyways, next year I'm still here. I'll get myself a pretty outfit and a tent. What else? I want to attend La Fiesta Patronales this year. Did they go on and say to Jade and Kelani, but she's never taken you to La Fiestas Patronales? That's like amazing. That we all stand like celebrities there, and people look at our todas through our clothes. I mean, I'm sorry, I said the word toda. You know what a toda is? It's a vagina. Ew.
Special accommodation.
That's what they do. They're get down yo soy religioso como el de la fiesta patronal. Mira, ahí se me ve el pene a través de la ropa. So they caused me to be starving and they steal my money just to get this speech of like, look at my body parts. You're less than me because you've never been to a fiesta patronal. Jaden has been at a fiesta patronal. I haven't taken care of it just yet. I mean, I have all the time in the world to take them again. Just like Ilani hasn't been to Disneyland just yet. What else? 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 You can decapitate everyone that steals my money, gets in the way of my same money, stays in my home without my permission, and steals my vehicles. I forgot to buy toilet paper. What else? 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 Then he got a text that he was there and someone said, get on Snapchat. How's that you're there? But ahorita is there. Yo soy Carlos Ponce, wannabe. Anthony Gabizano, whatever. Arriba es una menorita. No me digo nada. Y yo soy grande. El tipo es un puerco, no es un puerco. You can decapitate my money, so the sons that rape me, steal my money, get in the way of your money. They're disgusting. I don't ever want that leech near me. That rapist tried to celebrate anniversary with me because I don't want to. He hired Rachel Macias to celebrate an anniversary with him pretending to be me. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. Oh, I don't go on trying to find that way. What is he doing this time? That's what Lalich hates about me. They're like, but isn't Ginny Jen the real estate today? Why is Arlene highlighting it? I heard that he and Ginny Jen the real estate are going to be a fiesta and have Waterburger. Why is Arlene highlighting that? They don't understand that he raped me when I was a very small child. That's what I told them. Okay, I can cry that too. Like it wasn't one that he touched me inappropriately. But my parents weren't looking to. That asshole raped me. You know, it's just a toddler, and then after that, he kept tormenting me. Give me your literally, ¿ya se lo quiere comer? What else? I'm so bored. You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's a blue sky besides that. Look at the pensando straight to my heart. Lorenzo art shop. INTAYIFAY entire shop. My GoFundMe campaign is GoFundMe.com/Arlene-Lorenzo-Shake. Legally Berman. What else? What else? He's starving me on purpose so that when he sees me, well, he's literally digging his dick into Amarili Gonzalez Soto. He says that he'll have her look on the screen and scroll through Facebook so he doesn't kill me. El shopping mira salió con Carlos Ponce de verdad en una cita. Ajá, dale con más intensidad. No, ok. Ella hoy fue a Plaza La América a comprar. Está con su nena y con su nena. Ajá, sigue, dale ahí. No, todavía no. Sí, dale ahí. Dale, no, ok. No me gustó eso, nena, no me gustó eso. La próxima vez me va a tener que pagar más dinero, ahora necesito vuelo. Yo no sé si era por el coraje que tenía, porque el enojo que tenía, porque Arlene no te quiere dar el culo. O porque salió una cita con alguien. Ahora voy a necesitar espejuelo, casi no veía mirando el screen, casi no veía mirando el screen. And they talk, and they le después so many González Soto te dio el culo pretending to be Arlene, and looking at his screen while telling me what Arlene and someone did on Facebook. No, I'm fine looking at her social media. Just want her culo, I can have it. Dile a Marily que yo le pago entonces. And then the very group just don't like you're supposed to make a car when it's to pretend that it's Arlene. Dale, tengo presión. Quiero presión. ¿Cuánto? You can decapitate my González Soto. You can decapitate me Santa Rica, I'm gonna stay on the Grand Hyatt today. What else? I'm so bored. I said the Marriott. Or even like that one. Okay. What else? I missed you. You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's air blue sky, blue sky beside for lo que estoy pensando. Straight to my heart, Arlene Lorenzo art shop, INTAYIAFAY entire shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/ad/campaign-Lorenzo. You can decapitate me, help me, dishonest on assistance, and rape me, stand with money, and get more embarrassing money. They stole my money to date them. Then they raped me, and then they're beating me to starvation for more than 30 years. Trying for me to get motivated to date them so I can get my money back. They want to turn me into a legal prostitute, then they'll go to the narcissistic Discord thing and say, jaja, te prostituiste ilegalmente por tu propio dinero. What else? 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 I'm bored. What else? Uf, ¿cuántos años me tomó? Ya the pictures con esta portada. Of the leeches is different. To some people, it didn't take just minutes. In 2020, when they bullied her, that's what they were gonna say about me. And they're like, she's been collecting Facebook friend requests since 2007. And then 2020, she's like, hey guys, at least $100,000 a year from each one of you may get you jail time, possibly, and not the death penalty or the embarrassment that I suppose. I guess different. One starts with the basics. I know what I'm doing, but I couldn't explain it back then. I'm like, ¿cuántos días tuve con eso? $100,000 a year from each one of you que me roba mi dinero. Is nothing compared with what you stolen from me. And I will consider a donation as that we on the other hand, behind the scenes, can determine if they did it as a good deed. Or if they stole even more money to get $100,000 and they were rehabilitated. What else? 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 This place looks cute. I need a break. They don't teach him to have a fun locker. What else? 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 I possibly own the bandera, I don't know. Or I'm in the board of something here. But I suffer from a niche. I may have invested my money into that. And I couldn't even get a home even if I asked for it because now there's a leasing company and they're like, girl, you just like put your money as an investment. You got your profit right away. It was a turnaround profit of a few days or years. You have to wait. That's through the holding company, not through us. I understand all that process that I may have put some of my own money to decades ago. And that's why these videos for me, those bitches are like, ha ha ha, it's like, I don't think nobody can crash. And people are like, how do you know that? They're like, wow, we're fascinated with all these bitches. They know this. True leeches, people say, are like, dale, dale, págame, págame, para que me lo metas para el culo. Y si me pagas y no, pues entonces te llevo el plátano loco conmigo, luego que me lo metas para el culo, ¿ok? Like in the melodic, like this therapy world, like a true leech doesn't speak, doesn't know how to do any activity. What else? 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 You can the competition how many sort of systems are right with still I'm not even in the papers too many. They're disgusting and people call him us when the world for the people. I'm excited to have a Caesar salad and a rejoice. Even forgot my toilet paper. Just how much what is it? Funny sometimes just shows up. People say, oh, I have a gift card. I didn't remember I had $1 in my purse. To some people, I'm a terrorist when I'm not. Look at my siblings. They go on, they terrorize me. They're like your pussy picture or a video saying that you're killing people on 9/11/2001. And I get to the episode, way you're all trying to kill me on that day. So my parents didn't give me money. They killed Gloria and yourself. My parents are like, Arlene, if we give you your money, what if you're at the Twin Towers on that day? It's like you don't take them serious with their threats. You're possibly gonna be like, I'm at the Twin Towers, yeah, and then boom, ahí te mueres. Because I don't let them raise me down. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. My dad doesn't want me associated with Alexander Albert Gauntlet because it's like, what if they just say, it's dying together at the Twin Towers? ¿Qué no te digo nada? Y me mataban así. I'm suffering right now, but I love starvation of not having traveled in oil and didn't get anything separated from me, and not having like a safe home to live in a while. What else? What else? No aprendí a decir frases. What comes after high? Agua Bestia. Who has an admin degree here? What else? What? So what? Why people are watching this like this?
Thank you, sir.
Even say Devastativa Wanderlust there. People literally were saying how much to suck her titties. And Gloria sounds like, I wasn't there. Hay que verificarlo todo. So if there's a sign there that says 35 miles per hour, it was to take my phone away from me and be like, that is so. There's a school zone there. What else? 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 Culture, relations, Harvard, Suarez, Amarilis, Gonzalez, and whatever that is. To me, they're just disgusting, both of them. Ew. What else? What else? What else? What else? If that were a legit relationship, I would be like, hey, Gary and I had babies together. That's my house, no, the entire family, and my parents had babies. Other than that, everyone else is raising, having babies. It seems like Yolanda and her husband, I think, procreated babies that they wanted to procreate. What else? What else? What else? What else? Other people go on to great stress on their own parents' groups. That one can't even say. Thank you. El precio, gente, precio. ¿Cuánto me pagan? What else? 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 I'm bored. No, Jane can on here selling coffees. Kill him already. El tipo huerco doesn't understand the word no. Cuando le conviene, porque quítale los zapatos y trata de moverse para vestirse de él. What else? 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 You can decapitate me, Jamin, Suarez, Lorenzo's son. That raped me and steal my money and get into a receiving money. Decades ago, he raped me with females. He's like, well, if you don't take me out, I'm gonna rape you. And then, oh, these bitches are kids made my designs. So he got drug addicts literally to be near me. There's what else? What else? What else? What else? In a position where I would pick her as the OBGYN to deliver Jaden to see my vagina or to the birth certificate. I picked her name from the Trigger website. The office connected to the hospital. So I thought that's convenient. Él tiene tal 3 horas oliéndome el fondillo, ¿y qué pensaste de Kristen? ¿Te gustó mientras ella el tipo es un puerco, una asquerosidad, una basura. You can decapitate by having sort of sons that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of my receivement. You can decapitate Rachel Macias. You can decapitate Katie Leon. You can decapitate Lisa Munoz. You can decapitate everyone that kills bloody. He gets don't care me versions. Because I don't do drugs and I refuse to let him rape me. He's like literally cualquier escombro que le encuentra. He pays it to pretend to me. Ew. Some of those sleep parents are like, I guess I don't know what to call it. Like, I have What else? What else? So he puts them through college, he puts them through God, he puts them through Nordstrom. El tipo es un puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad. You can decapitate my high sons and sons that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of my receivement. El tipo es un puerco. I think his name is Andrew Alex Leach Basura Albert. Ew, they're trying to kill me in retaliation that I will have sex with them. Ew, ew, ew. I'm bored. Anyways, Albert Leach said to me decades ago that if I'm ever trafficked into an apartment or alone, there's no electricity because they stole all my money, I need to suffocate on myself. And die of thirst and starvation, so he doesn't get the death penalty for abusing me. Is Albert dead already? What else? 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 You can decapitate me having started sons of sons that rape me, that's telling me It's April 19, 2025. El tipo es un puerco, una asquerosidad. And I don't understand. This is why they still employ someone's kids and with me. They've already done this to other people. They started on the water for like 10 years. My parents did not give me money when I was 3 years old. Even for me to flee Abuela, because she needed me there to help her first. What else? So she said, born, I'm starving. What else? My parents are like, oh my God, we have $0. We don't know what for is this. What else? They listened to that decades ago in the room if they were that open. What else was they started on the decades ago? It's all on the call my parents would be giving me my own money then. Because sometimes I use them as banks. And my parents were like, no, they don't want to take that de Arlene. She's like, that's up to you. What else? So they had Yolanda calling my parents home for like 3 years, asking people for money. My sisters tried for her to legally prostitute herself. While they tried or raped her significant others and crushes. When I say that, mostly everyone on camera will just, they're disgusting. They kill for penis and vagina. They're disgusting. What else? What else? Porque that was a tidbit. Later heard from her. He's like, she's competition and dating with me. Like, awesome. You're starting to and you hide with the excuse that whatever. So okay. What? They didn't know that what else? I'm so bored. My siblings want to pretend that they're my parents, and they starting to kill me. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. Son una basura, asquerosina. What else? I'm so bored. My apartment is so dirty right now, so. What else? I stitched this into your something. There's no electricity here. Oh, you can kill those leeches. Now. What else? 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 Wow. And the flashlights. I'm in the not the flashlight. I'm hungry and I'm ready for food. What else? Anyways, sometimes people say the autistic kids, if a place is unlocked, they'll go on to hide into those places. You can decapitate me from his sons are like, look at the holding hands that you didn't know it is mine. Me dejó que publicar un video de nosotros como los Pepsi contra la pared. Y ahí estamos remodelando nuestro apartamentito. Como dice Marilyn. Y estamos cogiendo la mano y enseñando how beautiful it is. La vida de pareja, no como el de, ay, yo no doy chochas y nadie me da dinero. What else? So ya le propuse matrimonio a Gigi Liris. Me dijo que me va a dar el sí. Porque Arlene no se dejó meter el culo más nunca. Gigi Liris se ofreció con un pene plástico también. Yo pensaba que el problema es Gigi Liris. Pero Gigi Liris la voy a dejar viva. Porque no quiere Arlene el pene plástico de Gigi Liris. So, Gigi Liris es mi mami zonga de todos los días. Ahora, wow, tenemos un love story en Snapchat. Mientras mira qué puerca. Does he take screenshots of my videos? Or downloads my videos and shows them to people? He's dumb. They're disgusting. You can decapitate Gigi Liris. You can decapitate my homie sons. They have raped me to steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. It's April 19, 2025.